but until the draft, like you can trade as much as you want in and out of the draft. But it's just gonna be by ear. Like if somebody's like, oh, I want Lamar Jackson. Like I know it's not now, but like, oh, I want Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna trade for Lamar. I'm gonna trade for Todd Gurley. I'm gonna trade for this. But like, okay, but like some of these people, we're just gonna automatically tell you no. Like the Rams are not gonna trade Gurley, and you're not gonna offer three first round picks because who knows if you're actually gonna stay and play. So there's certain things that are gonna be like a no go, but.
So, like, what about, like, let's say you know what, screw it. I have Von Miller, and I want to get Aaron Donald on top of that. I'm going to make a ridiculous trade that no real team would make in real life, but because it's Madden,
we're probably going to tell you that it's not. We're not going to let you do it because there's going to be untouchables. Fine. Like, Aaron Donald should not be traded, honestly.
Which is completely fair. That's my thing. That was where I was going. If I'm sitting here and I offer the CPU 4 first-round picks and I offer them,
so you know how you have that menu that you see whenever you go like the trade menu that has the left and the right.
Yes.
So you take a picture of what you want, and then you send it to the group, and then we'll put it on very easy for your trade to go through.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. Gets around him. A second juke. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
Jones will come now in motion right. The Dalton going to throw right away. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Now Bernard. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. You look at this Jaguar defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Play action. Now it's Bortles. Completes it to Hurns. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Bortles. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Bortles. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Mostert will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. And it's blocked. Well, the Bengals have got it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
But there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. To the left side here for Eifert. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
At the 45-yard line.
So Dalton now. He's got Green. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of catches. 95 yards and a score.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Dalton. And Jones has it over the middle. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Bengals bring out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That flag got to push him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. This is caught by Robinson. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 95 yards and a score.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Bortles. This is caught by Hearns. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Bortles. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. He's still on his feet. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar. Touchdown.
Jacksonville.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now Dalton. Short. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the...
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Here's the option. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Shedeur Sanders with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Throwing now is Bortles. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And the Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 7.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal. Now Bortles. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead.
Bengals nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals getting set to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Zachary Carter. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Andy Dalton. Caught by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Bengals first down.
Here's Dalton. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals get a bit closer. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now down to 20. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jags offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A first down carry now for Yeldon. A little juke. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 49 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now 2nd and 9. Inside handoff now to Yeldon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10. Let's go.
Bortles going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose, and the Bengals grab it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 6. Dalton. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Dalton off play action. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Jags will take over here just shy of the 30. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Bortles. He finds Yeldon. Down the right sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Shedeur Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll drop this off for Bernard.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Dalton now to pass. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It's now 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
The Jaguars offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Robinson's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Bortles. Thomas brings it in. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Looking to put a drive together. Second half begins with a run by Yeldon.
And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Bortles now to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
From the gun, it's Bortles.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he slides to avoid the hit. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Here's Bortles to throw. Hearns brings it in. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now Bortles.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Shedeur Sanders, a 23-yard run. And the Jaguars extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing, Dalton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Passing, it's Dalton. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Dalton. And caught, right side, Green. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Play fake, here's Dalton. Complete, Smith has it. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it'll be Dalton again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 8 yards out. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Bortles. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
From 14 yards out. And the Jaguars are pouring it on.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. A nice little juke. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Looking to put a drive together. And Dalton to throw. It's complete to Eifert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To throw here, Dalton. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. Fighting his way through contact. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Now the try here for the point after. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out. And they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So he fielded the kick at the 8 and never looked back. A great return all the way to the end zone. 92 yards all told. The return now by Alford. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll be
brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go.
Play action here with Dalton.
Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He's got Smith here. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's got Green. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This will be Dalton again. And this one complete to Smith. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Ready? Go with him, go with him. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Up the middle, it's Hill. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 8.
So Dalton now. Over the middle to Smith. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
70 Lions.
Dalton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Bortles.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and run some clock with Yeldon.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st down, Jaguars.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
A run with Mostert up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now.
Bortles going to throw here.
And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
And He's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21.
Jaguars, first down.
A shotgun handoff now to Yeldon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Yeldon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd down, Yeldon. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Jacksonville,